everyone. So I'm just doing a Q&A, just a quick little one. So I'm gonna go ahead and let people join before I get started, and then I'm also gonna be giving you guys details about my website, which will be going up tomorrow. So again, hey everyone, I'm just letting people join for now. Let me go ahead and fix this because it's a little bit too low. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So I'm just on here. I was actually bored, didn't have anything to do, so I actually just finished recording a video about pricing. So that will be up pretty soon, but I just wanted to come on here and just let you guys know that my website, sorry, I'm still trying to fix it. There you go. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that my website will be up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time, for you guys that have been wanting to get some things off my website. Thank you guys in advance for everyone that's been supporting my website. So I'll be sure to post the link tomorrow, which is just getnail32.com. And I have, the same bling that I use. I have my wax pencils, my nail tips on there, and a whole bunch of like little nail art stuff that you guys would really like. And some of the things that I use, a lot of them are just things that I use when I do my nails. Somebody said, what tips do you have on shaping Coffin nails? Is the hardest. So when you're shaping Coffin nails, remember you want to shape at a 45-degree angle on the sides, because you want the nail to basically, like, say this is like, say I'm the cuticle area, and you want to follow the sides at 45-degree angle because you want it to go like this basically. So just file on one side, switch over to the other side, file on this side, and then file the free edge at exactly a 90-degree angle. It's easier if you file horizontally than it is if you file vertically than if you file horizontally. I just feel like you can get it a lot more straighter, if that's a word, when you do it like that. So again, 45-degree angle on the sides, and make sure that, remember again, you want to make sure that you file from the sidewall towards the tip. If you want it really narrow, then file more on the sides, but if you want it more of like a tapered square, then just file enough to where it's starting to look like a coffin, and then do the free edge. Let's see. Okay, so someone said, I want to start doing nails, but I don't know what I need. So on every single one of my videos, I have the list of all of the materials that you need to do nails. So I even have a video for beginners that tell you exactly what you need to do acrylic nails. I honestly don't know when I'm going back to Dallas. My boyfriend was talking about going out there to buy something, and I was like, let's go. I literally told him, I was like, let's go. This was yesterday, so I was like, let's go tomorrow. And I was like, we'll go right after you get off of work, and then we'll just come back Sunday. But he wasn't going, because you tell me let's go and I'm ready. Someone said, what will you have on your website? Again, on the website, you can go on it right now, which is www.getnail32.com, and it's just a whole bunch of nail art stuff. I have my nail tips, I have my bling on there. I actually added a few new things, but not a lot. So be sure to check it out, and it will be up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. Somebody say how much it costs for an acrylic kit. Okay, it just depends on what acrylic kit you get, whether it's a young nail kit, the Mia Secret kit. It just depends on what brand you get. Someone said, will you ever do a meet and greet? Yeah. Like, whenever I went to Dallas, I met with a few girls, but I don't want to just call it like meet and greet, just because like I don't think that, I don't know, I feel like when people do like meet and greets, it's like famous people, and I feel like I'm just me. And I guess it's a really, like, me and someone else was just talking about this the other day, because I was like, I feel like, like, I don't know. I don't let, yeah, I feel like I'm doing really good as far as like my nails and my YouTube channel and all that stuff. But, you know, not like, I don't want to be considered famous just because I don't feel like I'm better than anyone, and want to I don't think that I am, and I don't want to feel like I'm better than anyone. So of course, you know, if I'm out of town and if someone, you know, message me and tell me they want to meet up, then of course I'm down to go get a drink. When I was in Miami in May, I met up with Angel. We went and got a drink. You know, she actually just texted me over the weekend, and I texted her yesterday because y'all, I'm such a bad texter. But when I met people in Dallas, you know, I gave them my number and they called me, or they, you know, text me when they needed something. So, you know, I don't have an issue with that at all. Let's see. If you do your friend's nails and charge her and don't have a nail permit or whatever it's called, can you go to jail? If you're doing nails, and you're charging for them, you do want to make sure that you have a permit, you know, just to not get in trouble. I don't know that you can go to jail for it, but you could get fined through the health department. But you know, like whenever you're first starting off, you know, you can just say that you're practicing and they're tipping you. That's the smart way to go. I don't know if they'll like be okay with that, but you do want to make sure that you're careful when you're doing that. Let's see. Um, Somebody said, do you feel on the tips you ran out of, or do you just go ahead and buy a whole set of all size? That's the only thing about the nail tips that I use. They don't sell them individually, so I would have to buy, you know, a whole like new bag of them. I do have a lot of extra tips, so if like let me know, like if you have certain numbers that you are like short on, let me know and I can probably send you some of my old ones that I have. I mean, they're old because I've had them for a while, but of course, you know, they're still good. Because I have a lot that I probably need to get rid of. So if you have numbers, you know, certain numbers, and of course, you know, some of the most common numbers, like I think number 5 is the one that I used to always run out of. I probably don't have those, but I probably have a lot more of the other ones. So just email me and let me know. No, I'm not taking new clients. I haven't for a while because once my regular clients rebook, like, I'm completely full. My regular clients come every 2 weeks. So literally like every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, like I already know when they're gonna come. So once they book, like I'm full. Thank you, Christina. Let's see. I also hold my e-file so steady that it still slips all over the place, even on 5,000 RPMs. Um, are you using your drill on forward or reverse? And then also make sure that you're holding it like really close to the tip to where you're almost holding it like a pencil. Um Someone said, can I do a nail class in different states? Honestly, that's like my next big move. I do want to start doing classes eventually, you know, just traveling with it. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I feel like sometimes, I don't know what it is that kind of just holds me back from doing stuff. I don't know if I'm just being lazy. I don't know if I'm scared. Like, I don't know what it is. But honestly, I feel like I'm scared of like big commitments. Me and one of my friends were just talking about that the other day. He's kind of like, okay, so you're doing good, you know, when you're doing nails, you're doing good with your YouTube channel. Like, what are you doing next? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, have you considered opening a shop? And I'm like, no, you know, that's not what I want. He's like, why not? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm just scared of big commitments. I don't know if that's just me or what, but I don't know. But yeah, I think someone said your nerves. Yeah, I think I'm just like, I'm scared to like, I don't want to say I'm just scared to fail, but I don't know. Like, I'm even though like I do videos and stuff, like I get really nervous when I have to be in front of people. Just like an example, the other day I was at the DMV, and it was almost time for me to go up there because like you have to take a number, and it was time for me to go up there, and I was just going to like get the title for my truck or whatever. And like I was just scared. Like I find myself being scared or nervous, I guess, because I like being in control of things. I like to know what's gonna happen. I like to know what's gonna be said, and I feel like a lot of the time when I don't have control over things like that, I get really nervous. So I need to get over that. Let's see. Um Yeah, whenever I do decide that I want to start doing classes, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully it'll be soon. I just need to like get on it. And then another thing is just like, I think the main thing when I was planning it, it was kind of like I didn't know if I wanted, because I think if I do classes, I don't know if I want to do like one-on-one classes. I don't know if I want to do group classes, because I don't want to do really big classes. Because if I do a class, I want that person that's paying for my class to get that, undivided attention from me. So I think like no more than 5 people at a time would be good. Like not too many, not too little. So I do want to do it like that, and I don't want to do big group classes, because I've even heard people that go to group classes and they don't really learn much because they excuse me, because say like the group is too big, like you don't get to ask the questions or whatever the case may be. So I'm still trying to decide. I've thought about maybe just going to different cities and like maybe doing it in like hotel rooms, and they just come to the hotel room and I teach the class, or me going to their place, like that's what I was confused about. I guess maybe that's something that I would have to ask you guys and see what you guys would be comfortable with. I don't know that you would be comfortable with me coming to your house. I don't know that you would be comfortable with you coming to a hotel room. Like, I just don't know what would work for everyone and what will make me comfortable and the next person comfortable as well. Let's see. Yeah, I really do think that I have anxiety, but I don't think that it's really bad. I think I have my moments. Let's see. Someone said, how do I keep up with my taxes? Okay, with me doing nails and doing YouTube and doing my online store, I get a 1099 at the end of the year. With a 1099, basically that means that I am self-employed, so I don't pay taxes. Like, like, I don't know if you have like a regular job, like say you work at, I don't know, retail, say you work at Walmart, or you work at, Burger King, just say you work for someone else. They give you a W-2 and they take taxes out of your checks. Well, with me, I get all of my money, every month, or however it may be. But when I get that 1099, I have to pay all of those taxes back. You can pay like quarterly, but honestly, I feel like I would rather just go ahead and pay, one big lump sum at the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, just because I would rather just go ahead and get it over with then. So that all of the tax things, it's really confusing. It's very stressful. I actually have a big filing thing that underneath my table now, and I just separate everything, like all of my supplies, all of my expenses, and I keep up with all of my receipts. And that's one of the main things. You want to make sure that you keep up with all of your receipts for your nail supplies, for your nail table, for your anything that you use for your business. You want to keep track of. And then I also spreadsheet, which y'all, like, I'm telling you guys this, but I'm so bad at it. Like, I'm so bad. And then trust me, at the beginning, like last year or this year, like around April, when I tell you, like, I literally almost wanted to cry because I was so stressed about it, because I feel like that's something that you don't want to play about, is the taxes part of it. And then especially with my business growing, it's like this is something that I can't just brush off, because like these taxes are actually being reported to the IRS. So just this year I paid a lot of money in taxes. So yeah, this is something not to play with. Thank you. I've seen people saying they like my shirt. I think this shirt was like from Fashion Nova. I think I paid like $10 for it. It's like kind of like a crop top, and I'm not the smallest person in the world, so I don't wear it a lot. But I actually wore it with like a high-waisted skirt the other day, and it actually looked pretty good. But anyways, let's see. Someone said, is your nail room in your home? Yes, my new nail room is still at home. I do have a home-based business, so that's how that works. Let's see.
Hi, Mrs. Jackson.
What is that? Y'all, hold on, my TV just turned on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. I was watching Wentworth before I started recording, and I had it paused, and then it went back to like the Netflix like home screen, and it started playing previews. Let's see. What else? So how long have I been doing nails for? I've been doing nails for like, I think this year will make 8 years or 7. I think it's 7 or 8. I can't remember, but I started when I was like in the 10th grade, when I was like 15, and now I'm 22. I'll be 23. So if anybody want to send me some gifts, like it's November 1st, y'all are welcome. I'm accepting gifts, gift cards, checks, money orders. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, my birthday is November 1st. I'll be turning 23. And yeah, so I don't know what I do know what I want to do for my birthday. So for my birthday, I want to go to Orlando, Florida again, and I want to go to Disney World, and I just want to spend my birthday in Disney World because I always wanted to go there. So that's what I want to do for my birthday. Okay, so let me stop playing. So I keep seeing people asking about the website. So my website will be up tomorrow at 11 a.m. time. The website is www.getnailed32, and let me go to it right now so you guys can see. You can't order anything right now because it's like not taking orders, but tomorrow at exactly 10 a.m. it will start taking orders. Someone said, do you have any tips to do gel nails? I do have a video on gel nails. I don't do them very often, but the other day I reviewed one of the gels by Mia Secret, so you can go check that video out. But honestly, it's really similar to doing acrylics, except for instead of using liquid and powder, you're using gel, and you're having to cure it. But as far as like applying tips, prepping the nail, following the gel afterwards, it's all the same. Let me see. No, I haven't been to Sugar Factory, but someone on my Instagram was there like maybe 30 minutes ago. So that's definitely somewhere that I need to go. But y'all, like I've been doing this weight loss like boot camp or whatever you want to call it, like a fitness boot camp. And honestly, for one, I feel like I'm not losing any weight at all. I've been going Monday through Thursday at 5 and 5. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, which is way too early for me. I actually overslept this morning, so I can go. But y'all, like I actually be out there like dripping in sweat, like literally dripping in sweat. Like I've never worked out that hard in my entire life, and I'm not seeing any results, so I'm getting discouraged. This is my second 5 weeks. So I did 5 weeks, and then it ended last Thursday, and then Monday we started another 5 weeks. So that's what I'm on now. So hopefully I start seeing results, because if not, I'm gonna be at somebody's clinic, because this is not what's up. Let me see. So my website that I have is from square.com. So if you just go to square.com, it lets you create your own website, and it's really simple, like very simple. So this is what, hold on, let me turn the camera around. Okay, so this is what the website looks like. Again, very, very simple. So as you can see, it's saying currently not accepting orders, but I have my bling. This is all of the same ones that I use. For these, I have different kinds, and you're able to select, what kind you want. And then it show you a picture there as well. I have, the caviar. I've used these on, let's see, I thought I had a picture somewhere else, but these are really cute as well. I did those on a pink set, I think. Let's see. These are the 3D ones. These are new on the website. Those are the 3D ones that I use to make like the cluster with the big stones. Those are it. I have the other caviar. It comes with different sizes as well as different colors. It has the silver, the rose gold, and the gold. I have the wax pencil, cuticle oil, brushes, KDS glue, nail files, the hard gel for the 3D pieces, nail stands. I have the, do I still have these? I can't remember if I ordered more of these or not. The little nail polish plate. I have drill bits. I added drill bits this time. So I have the fine drill one, which is the one I use, and then I also added the coarse drill bits. So as you guys know, these are really the only two that I use other than the sanding band. I use this one to remove gel polish. I use this one to file after I apply the acrylic. I also have, chromes, glitters. I added the fruit as well. You guys know that that's really popular right now. I got those flowers as well. What else? I added those transfer foils. I added some of the Louis Vuitton and Chanel little decals, and then I added a big sheet of the like flamingo and tropical little things, and then the nail tips at the very bottom. So not a lot on here, you know, just again some of the most popular trendy nail art things that I use. Everything on here I actually use when I do other people's nails, so you know, of course it's going to be things that I recommend. Let me show you. So I know I seen someone asking about my website. So if you're interested, y'all, like I had to print this out to measure myself so I could keep track of my lost weight journey. But anyways, let's see. If you just go to square.com or Square Up, I think, yeah, it's Square Up. So if you're interested in making your own website, just go to Square Up. And then I can't remember if it's, let's see. Let me just play around with it. Online store. Okay, so if you go to squareup.com and you go to the three little lines and then you go to online store, you can get your free store. It's really simple to set up. They already have the templates made up for you. So of course, you know, you just have to set up your information, sign up, and then whenever it's not gonna let me do it now, but it's literally just a few different templates that they have available for you to use. And then hold on. And then you just like put your products on there, you know, at the price, at the quantity, and that's pretty much it. So let me see. Let's see. It's still what bling are you talking about? Because for the most part, all of the bling that I've had for a while is still on here. Let's see. Uh, someone said, is it okay to if no chip would work on acrylics? Please answer. I really need to know. What no chip are you talking about? Let me see. Nails no chip. Is it like a no chip polish or like a gel polish? If it's gel polish, then yes, it will work on acrylic nails. Let me see. Um. mm, Sorry, I'm trying to read some of the comments and see what I missed. Um, which one? On my Instagram story. I don't remember which one you're talking about. Because I have the SS6, I have the SS12, which is the ones that I always use. The rainbow ones, those are just, you know, different colors. The flame ones is just like a in between purplish color. I have the colorful ones that come in the little tray. I have actually two of those, but some are round. And then I actually have quite a few different blink on the website. Let's see. Sugar is sleep. Oh, he's on the floor sleep. He's always sleep, y'all. Brand. No, I haven't used that. The only one, like, I didn't know where to order it from because I seen that a lot of companies are starting to sell. Someone asked me if I've used the little, like, it looked like polish that you apply over gel polish and it, like, removes the gel polish. Have you guys used it before? I know I haven't. I've been seeing it, like, on Facebook and Instagram, but I've never used it because I don't even know where to get it from. I don't know if there's, like, a specific brand that's really good or what. Somebody said, "What are your favorite acrylic nail brands that aren't too expensive? I need to really find one." So you guys know that I use Mia's Secret, and it's not expensive at all compared to other companies. I think like you guys know that I buy like the big bottle of polymer, which is the powder, and the big monomer, which is the liquid. I buy the big ones, and that's like 100 and something for both of them, and they last me a really good time. So Mia's Secret is really affordable if you're looking for a brand. Yeah, Nelly, I'll definitely look into it. I'll download the app and see what I can find on there. Okay, so Sugar, who is this? Cynthia. Sugar, I think is probably gonna be having puppies like here in a month or two. So if he do have puppies and if he has a girl, I think I want one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with two dogs because I'm scared that like Sugar is so calm. Like when I'm doing nails, he just lays there. He has his own bed in my nail room, so he just lays there. He goes to sleep. He won't wake up until like if someone come in the door, he'll wake up. But other than that, he doesn't bother me at all. And I'm scared that if I get another dog, like she'll be too hyper or she's gonna make him really hyper. So that's what I'm scared of. But hopefully, it goes well. Um Okay, so it said she said I'm so sad. I finally did a badass set, looking set, the best set I've had done yet. They actually came off within 3 days. Not even my previous, not so looking ones feel that quickly. Okay, so remember that if you're having problems with lifting, this is gonna be one of the most difficult things to like one of the most difficult things when it comes to nails lifting. Like it's gonna cost you hell, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna want to give up, but you basically have to figure out like what is causing your lifting. It could always be from you not prepping the nail correctly, which that has a lot to do with your nails coming off. Maybe you're too big or too small. Maybe your acrylic is either too wet or too dry, or you might not be filing the acrylic around the cuticle area good. So make sure that you file around that cuticle area really good, because if not you will get lifting. But it's going to be a matter of just figuring out what you're doing wrong. As you guys know, like just last month I was actually having problems with lifting. I don't know where it was coming from, because as soon as it happened, like I got new drill bits because I thought maybe my drill bit was getting dull and it wasn't filing around the cuticle area really good. I thought maybe it could have been my primer, my acrylic. So I just ended up changing everything, and I'm not having that problem anymore. So you just have to basically like figure out what it is. Yeah, hey, I do have siblings. It's five of us, really four, and then plus one. Let's see. You are somebody said you're my favorite nail tech, and I'm not even your customer. Thank you, girl. So the red and white ceramic bit, do you just start using it? Is the same one on the Amazon fine grit? Yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's just a fine grit bit and it's a ceramic one. So it's the same thing as the Pano one, like exactly the same thing. Let's see. Lovisa, is that how you say it? Hey girl. Somebody said, "Will you be giving me a secret for my gel another shot? It was really cool seeing you do gel nails." I mean, I did the review on it and it turned out really good. I don't know if I'll be using it because I did the review on my sister, but everyone else, just gets acrylic, so it's really hard to do that. It says, no, I don't have a P.O. box. I had one before and I canceled it because I didn't use it. But if y'all want to send me some for my birthday, I'll go give me a P.O. box. No, I'm just playing. Let's see. I make nail school. What do you make a week? Okay, so honestly, I've never really just kept track of how much exactly I make a week. Like I literally just do nails and I put the money in the drawer and that's about it. Just because I don't have, many expenses. Again, I work from home. This is not my home, it's my parents' home, so I don't have to pay bills, which I'm very thankful for. So I kind of just like put the money up. A lot of the time I leave it in the drawer and I don't even count it, and then I take it out and I'm either like, dang, this is a lot, or dang, like I thought I made more than that. So one thing that I should work on is actually counting how much I make. I know for a while I was actually like writing it down weekly in my book, so I can keep track, but I stopped doing that. Let me see. Someone else asked something about the website. Uh, let's see. Mm, the light that I'm using, the UV lamp that I'm using right now is the Sun UV, which I got. It's from Amazon. But any of the lights, I have quite a few different reviews on lights, and honestly, they all work really really good. The only difference is like the brand, or like the watts or the style, the color. That's the only thing that's different. But other than that, they all work really good for me. I haven't had a complaint about any of my lights other than just one, but that was like a really long time ago, and it was a really cheap one. Let's see. um how long have you lived at home? Oh, so how long am I staying at home? Honestly, I don't know, girl. As long as I can, because I'm not trying to go out and pay no bills. I'm saving up my money. That way, whenever I do move out, I'm not struggling and I don't have nothing to worry about. Plus, I'm against renting. Like, I don't want to rent a house. I feel like a lot of the time that's like the way I was raised kind of is like, renting is kind of a waste of time. I rather just like buy something, own it, and then if I no longer want to live there, I sell it and get my some of my money back. So that's just my way of thinking. Can I use your drill bits with the Melody Susie? Yes, of course. Like, you basically can use any drill bits with any nail drills. The smell, like, we're literally used to it now. What I do have now is a air purifier, which honestly I feel like it works really good. I have it like next to my little drawer with all of my nail stuff. It collects dust and odors, and ever since I moved to the other room, the odor is not as strong. So I'm really liking it. Oh, yes, yes, Brandy. Like, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I don't want to go out just to say that I got a place to stay at and then be struggling. Mm. Yeah, I do my makeup. I've been trying to do like a not nail, but makeup video, not so much a tutorial because I'm not all that good at doing makeup. I just, messing around. But maybe one day I will. Okay, so Eve said, what do you think about me wanting to work in an Asian salon, being a black woman? Okay, so honestly, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. Just make sure that, they're not taking advantage of you. Make sure that you have a set, like basically like a contract saying, you all are going to pay me, whether it's, this percentage in commission, or I'm going to pay booth rent, or I'm gonna do this and that. But honestly, I feel like they have a lot of traffic. Like with nail shops, people are gonna come in and out of the shop, and you working in a shop, you're gonna have access to all of those people that are walking into the shop. And then eventually, if you want to start working, for for yourself, you will already have those clients that have been coming to you. I always say that the difference between us and a shop is that, like, I know me, I like, how would I say it? I build a relationship with my clients. I make them feel comfortable. I make them want to come back, because it's not just them going to get their nails done. It's them going to see Natalie. They're going over Natalie's house. They're, going to get their nails by Natalie. So I make them feel comfortable to the point where they want to keep coming back over and over and over again, because it's more of like a friendship, I guess I could say. When they go to a shop, they just, oh, I need my nails done, let me go to the shop, so they just run to whatever shop they go to. But then there's some people that, they find someone that they like and they stick to them, and if they move, they're gonna follow them. So if you're gonna go into a shop, I would say, even though you're in a shop and some shops have bad reputations, make sure that you take that traffic, the client traffic, the foot traffic, into take advantage of it. Sorry, take advantage of it. And if you ever decide to move, just be sure to tell them, like, hey girl, the salon owners might have a problem with it, because of course you're taking their clients, but it just be like, hey, like, I'm moving to whatever other shop, or I'm opening my own shop. If you not I'm not telling you you need to come with me, but if that's what you would like to do, then that would be great, I guess. But it would definitely be really good for experience. So I would say go for it. um Yes, there on my website there is a shipping charge. It's $7 for shipping, and it's just a flat rate. My favorite makeup brand, actually, I'm not a big makeup person, so all of my makeup that I have are just like different brands. Like my foundation is Wet n Wild, my eyebrow thing is the Benefit one, like the little pencil. I also use the Anastasia eyebrow thing depending on how I'm feeling. My blush and my bronzer are by Morphe. I just got those. My mascara is by Maybelline. My eyeliner is also by Wet n Wild. My highlight is, I either use the Bretman Rock highlighter palette from Morphe, or now I'm just using the highlighter that comes in the contour palette from Morphe as well. So I kind of just do whatever. I don't buy expensive makeup. The only one that I do have that was expensive was my NARS foundation, but I only use that one on special occasions because it was $50. I used to have a subscription to, not, was it Ipsy? Yeah, it was Ipsy, but I wasn't liking the things that I was getting, so I canceled it. So I said, I'm the only American in my class, and they said to call first. Classmates say if I just walk in, they would turn me down for a job because I'm American, because I don't fit the stereotype. Honestly, I don't even, okay, so I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but back in 2012, when I first started doing nails, I worked in a nail shop. And the you know, the owners were, I honestly, I think they're Vietnamese. And um and I, like, one of my friends actually went to daycare with her, like a summer program with her, and she knew that I was doing nails, so she told the lady about me. The girl called me, she told me the girl wanted me to come do nails for her in her shop, and I did go. At the time I was only like 15 or 16 years old. So you know, I was excited because it's like, you know, this is what I want to do. I want to be a nail tech, and they're telling me that they want me to come work for their shop. So like, of course, like, I was really excited. But y'all, when I went in there, when I tell you, like, literally, I was doing pedicures from the time I went in to the time I got out. And this was like during the summer. So I was going in, I think they opened the shop up like at 9. So I was there from like 8:30 all the way up to like 7 p.m. And I was literally there all day, every day doing pedicures. And someone, Jaleesa, you just asked why I don't do pedicures. That's the reason, that's the exact reason why I don't do pedicures. Because honestly, I feel like I'm scarred. I hurt my back from doing that. I was literally like over all day doing pedicures, and this was like Monday through, like, it was literally 7 days a week, and I did that for 2 weeks, like 2 weeks, y'all. And then guess how much? Okay, so the first week I was there, I was literally there again from 7 days a week from the time they open to the time they close. She even had me, like, y'all, I was 15 years old, and this lady had me opening the shop for her. She gave me a key to her shop. I was opening the shop for her at 15 years old. Like, how do you trust? I mean, I guess it was good that she trusted me, but you let a 15-year-old, okay, there you go. So you had a 15, okay, I'm sorry, y'all, my boyfriend kept calling. I had to hurry up and answer and say, hold on, I'm doing a video. But like, you let a 15-year-old open up your shop, and she would like lie about things. Like, she would tell me like, oh, like, she would try to make us feel sorry for her, like saying, oh, you know, like, I don't have money and I'm not making enough money here, so I don't have money to pay my rent, I don't have money to, y'all, she gave me $50 for a whole week for me opening the shop from Sunday to Monday, like literally 7 days a week from the time they open to the time they close. She gave me $50, y'all, for doing pedicures all day, non-stop, back to back, back to back, back to back. $50. That's how much she gave me. So I was like, you know what? Because, like, I was doing really good at doing pedicures. Like, y'all, I did some really good pedicures. Because I remember people used to be like, dang, you know, like, I've never gotten a pedicure this good. Like, you know, like, so they would tip me good, you know. So when she gave me $50, it's like, you know, I made really good money in tips. So I'm not going to just trip, because the first week was my training week, like she said. So I'm thinking, you know, she's going to give me more, you know, next week. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and stay. So I ended up staying that second week. And that second week is actually when she had me opening the shop. Like, literally, yes, girl, she gave me $50, not 50. So that second week is when she kind of was like, more comfortable. And she was like, she would sit there and tell us like, my mom don't like me. Like, she would literally like come up with different stories to make us feel sorry for her, I guess. And it was to the point where like one day I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna just quit, like I'm gonna just tell her I'm sorry, I can't do this no more, da da da, whatever the case may be. But I was gonna come up, like just tell her like, like I'm not making enough money, like I can be doing nails at home for this. Because before then I was doing nails already, but then whenever I got the job at the shop, I was like, y'all can just come to the shop. But she was charging a lot, so of course, like I went from charging $25, and then if they would have came to the shop, then they would have been paying $50. And I was like, no. But yeah, and then she wasn't even letting me do nails. She was only me having she was having me do pedicures all the time. But yeah, by that second time, I remember, y'all, like I was about to tell her like, you need to give, pay me more because I'm here all the time. And then I remember she was telling us like, yeah, I don't have no money, like I'm just struggling or whatever. And then that next day I remember she was like, hey, like can you open up the shop for me because I have a doctor's appointment. Y'all, when I tell you, I was so pissed when she came back. So she came back into the shop. I'm thinking like, I remember she came into the shop and I was like, are you okay? Because she had a doctor's appointment. So I'm like, hopefully everything went okay. Are you okay? You doing good? And y'all, guess what her appointment was for? Just please guess. Please tell me what her appointment was for. Is anybody gonna say what her appointment was for? Okay, her appointments, I was just going to say, her appointment was to go get her eyebrows tattooed, her eyeliner tattooed, and her lips tattooed. But I could have sworn you didn't have no money. So y'all, when I tell you that, it pissed me off. Like, and I was only 15 years old, y'all, and I was pissed. Like, I was so pissed. So that girl, y'all, like that same day, this was like a Friday. So that same day, like I said, I was 15. I think I had just, maybe I was 16. I can't remember how old you have to be. Yeah, you know how they do like the permanent makeup, so it's like they tattoo like your eyeliner or your lip liner, your eyebrows, whatever. Back then they just tattooed it. They didn't have microblading. That wasn't a thing yet. But yeah, so that's what so right, so she had money, she had money to do all that stuff, but she didn't have no money to pay me for being there and opening her shop. So then that time, around that time, that's when I was trying to get my driver's license. So I remember my aunt would let me borrow her car to go take my driver's license, my test or whatever. Y'all, I remember I drove away and I was like, fuck that job. Like, just like that. I said it to myself. I was like, F that job. And y'all, I never came back. I left and I never came back. And I think it was either, yeah, it was a Friday or Monday. No, I think it was a Monday because, yeah, it was a Monday because I was like, you know what? I hadn't even been there a full day. So I was like, you know what? She already paid me for last week. That day was a Monday. So I was like, you know what? Forget that. So y'all, I left. I went shopping and I never looked back. I never talked to that lady ever again. One time, one of my clients told me that she told me that I just read a comment and it kind of just pissed me off. Then one of my clients had told me that because she used to be like, my client asked me, she was like, do you know anywhere where I can go get a good pedicure? And I was like, well, when I worked there, I did a good pedicure. So she ended up going there to get a pedicure. And then she said she talked to the lady because I had just did her nails. And she went there right after I did her nails. And she asked her like, who did your nails? And she was like, Natalie. And she was like, oh yeah, I taught her everything she knows. You did what? You taught who what? Because y'all, supposedly she was like during my training, she was supposed to teach me some things or whatever. Y'all, she didn't teach me not nothing at all. She didn't teach me nothing. So so she told somebody that she taught me everything she knew or whatever, or everything that I know or whatever. But the past is the past. But actually, before I started working there, like my goal was I want to open up my own shop. I want to work in a shop. That's what I want to do. And And then after working there for those 2 weeks, I changed my mind. I was like, nope, I don't want to shop. I don't want to work in a shop ever again. So that's why I kind of just like to stick to myself, do my own thing. And, I'm blessed and I'm happy and I'm loving life. So, yeah, Nelly, I'm not mixed with anything, girl. She said I worked in an Asian shop as a nail tech, and I did pedicures as well. It was two nail techs to a desk. Um, we had to share a nail desk, and that was ridiculous. Yeah. Hopefully, if you're ever, that was just my experience. I'm not saying that everyone's experience is gonna be the same, but that was just my experience. My experience. So if that's what you want to work, if that's where you want to work at, then go for it. You can have, your bosses might be the best people in the world. You never know, but sometimes with the language barrier, it's a little bit more difficult, but that's for anybody, whether you speak Spanish, maybe you don't speak English well enough, or maybe you, work in an Asian salon, whatever the case may be. But a lot of the time, the language barrier is the most difficult thing. But if you just focus and you just work and you're there to do nails and it's something that you really enjoy, you're not going to let them get to you. But y'all, like, I was only 15 and this was during the summer and I just couldn't do it. So the nail tips are gonna be $10, and it's a 500. It's 500 nail tips. I am no, I'm not doing international shipping yet because my website does not allow international shipping, and I'm sorry about that. Um, if you go to www.getnail32.com, it will let you see everything that's going to be on the website. Again, it's just a whole bunch of nail art things and glues and nail tips. So just, not a lot of things, but, just a lot of the things that I use. Uh, my mom, Emily, my mom told me that she was like, you're young and, you're not doing anything else. It's the summertime, so just go ahead and stay. So that second week, that's why I ended up going back because I ended up going back because my mom was like, you should just go back. But then after that, y'all, like, I was like, nope. Because it was literally to the point where I would come home and my back would be killing me. Like, I would literally be crying to my mom, like, my back is just killing me. She would, like, sit there and massage my back at night because that's how bad it was. So, like, I feel like ever since then, and probably not even just because of that, but ever since, like, my back, like, if I sit for too long, if I'm doing nails for too long, my back hurts really, really bad to the point where I feel like I have to get up. Yes, for the website there is uh sorry, shipping fee is $7. No, it doesn't charge taxes. No, it doesn't drop at midnight. It's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Yeah, so I think honestly that's when I was like, you know what, I just need to um be my own boss, like someone just said, and that's what I ended up doing. No, I've never had. Or actually, I have had a client before that she said she was gonna pay me when she got paid, and then she never did, and that's the only thing. Who was that? Berenice? She said, "Never mind. I'm not gonna repeat it." Girl, yes. Somebody, Darylyn said, "Girl, I worked at a salon and they had me doing feet. I was licensed, but I wasn't too experienced in acrylics, and they promised to teach me, but had me doing slave work." Yeah, some I did see someone say that they start you off at pedicures, but like I understand if they start you off at pedicures, but like train you to do acrylic nails, like if you're not busy or anything, like maybe on a Monday during the in the morning time. But they didn't do any of that. It was literally like did pedicures, and if we weren't busy, she would just sit there and tell us all her life stories and how her mom don't like her, this, and the other. Someone said, "Is Sugar a boy or a girl?" Sugar is a boy. It's Sugar Bear. Yeah, I think Eve, if that's what you're planning on doing, I think that would work a lot because that's gonna, introduce you to a lot of new people. You do want to make sure that you are considerate of what type of people you want into your business. When you're in a shop, you can't really choose or not necessarily, I mean, I guess you don't choose whose nails you do. It's like whoever walks in. But if one client comes in and you know that she's always complaining about the prices, she's always being super super picky, then of course you wouldn't want her at your own business. But I think it would definitely help with building a clientele and then moving elsewhere, if that's what you're planning on doing. But like I said, don't let my situation scare you. It's always different for everyone else. No, no, yo no hago pedicure. Yo nomás pinto las uñas. Do you need a license to work at a shop? Yes. If you want to work in a shop, if you want to have your own shop, if you want to do nails and charge for them, period, you have to have a license. Yes, I am self-taught. I started doing nails when I was in the 10th grade, and then I started cosmetology school in the 10th grade. But by the time I started cosmetology school, I already knew how to do nails and was already doing nails. So I am self-taught, but I am also a cosmetologist, a licensed cosmetologist, and I actually need to go take my test for my instructor's license because I've been procrastinating. Um, Sugar is 2 years old. He'll be 3 in January. How do you deal with cheap clients? There's always looking for a deal and freebies. You basically just have to have your price list. Like basically, again, I had my price list earlier because I did a video about it. But basically, it's kind of like, this is my price list and this is what you're gonna pay. And then if you don't want to pay for it, then you can go see how much the next person is charging. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you. Somebody said, do I plan on doing nails for the rest of my life? Honestly, I don't know what route I want to go, I guess I could say. YouTube does really good. My nail supply store does really good. Nails does really good. But I think whatever I do, I have to stick to doing nails. I do eventually want to start teaching, like doing one-on-one classes or nail classes. I don't want to be at a school just because I do not like being in the same place at all times. I don't like having like a schedule, I guess, that tells me at this time you need to be here and you won't be able to leave there until that time. Like, I just cannot do that. I cannot work a regular job because, again, I do not like being in the same place 24/7. Like, I just cannot do that. Maybe that's part of my anxiety. Y'all think so? Um, Thank you, it said. For gel nails, I actually don't do gel nails, so I don't even know how much people charge, to be honest. But again, I did a pricing video earlier, so I'll be sure to post it really soon. But when you're looking to price your nails, you just have to basically price what you want. If you're a beginner, of course, you don't want to charge too much, but enough to where you're able to, buy more product. Let's see. Um, Thank you, Yaneli. Have I tried the Valentino acrylic system? Honestly, no, I haven't tried their acrylic system. I do have some of their colored acrylics, but they're more like fall colors. So I'll be sure to use them when it gets a little bit more, well, once it turns to fall. Thank you. Who is that? Lady Young. Thank you. My website is getnailed32.com. I will be sure to leave the link down below in the description. And then I'll also be sure to post it on my Instagram and my Twitter. It will be going up at 11 a.m. Central Time. And that's tomorrow morning. No, somebody said, has your Mia Secret acrylic ever gotten hard while dipping your brush? Honestly, no, I've never had that problem. If anything, I feel like the Mia Secret is a little bit more on the runnier side, so you have to make sure that you wipe some of that liquid off your brush. Yes, Mighty, yes, the website doesn't allow for me to do international sales. So yes, it's only US sales, unfortunately. Hopefully soon I'll be able to expand, but for right now I'm not able to. Let me see. How do you feel about people comparing you to Asian and other school? I don't really have that issue. You know, I think everybody for the most part, like based on my prices, I think like, you know, even if they were to compare me to a nail salon, I feel like, you know, my prices are still cheaper than the nail shops. And then also, you know, like a lot of the shops, they only do like the same, you know, designs, that they do the basic stuff. So even if you took one of my pictures to the shop, a lot of the time, you know, they're not gonna be able to replicate it or duplicate. Is it duplicate or replicate? Well, they're not gonna be able to redo it. And if they do, you know, it's not gonna be all that. When I worked in the shop, no, I didn't have my license. See, that was another thing. So I didn't even have my license, and it's like I'm not gonna be sitting here making $50 a week, and I'm risking because I, you know, if they would have came in the shop, like I would have got fined and possibly not been able to get my license. So I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and risk my career over working here for a little $50. So that's why I love to. Um. Thank you, Stella. Thank you to everyone for all of the compliments. Let me see. Can you give me some tips on making a video on how to make your nail page on Instagram get more followers and clients? As far as like getting clients and customers, as far as followers, like I literally just post pictures. I don't do anything special, you know, to get followers. And then as far as clients, you just have to, you know, post your pictures, you know, use your hashtags, tell clients to tell other people. Whenever you do your nails, be sure to, you know, have business cards. And if someone asks you about your nails, if they compliment your nails, be sure to just hand out your business cards and, you know, get your name out there. I don't know. Somebody asked if I'm doing another giveaway soon. I had a bet. I am gonna be doing another one. I don't know when, but I will. You know, sometime soon. Um, as you guys know, the last time I did one, I had a bad experience, but I'm not gonna let that, you know, affect it. I'm still gonna, you know, keep going. Thank you, Miss Richard. No, I've never used airbrushing. Thank you. Who is that? V Ash. I do nails Monday. Right now it's Monday through Thursday, and then Saturdays. So I'm off Friday and Sunday. But my boyfriend, like I'm only off on Fridays because that's my boyfriend's off day. So on Fridays we hang out, but I think his off day is about to change to it's about to change to Mondays. So I think I'm going to change my off day to Mondays. So basically I have to work around his work schedule for us to hang out. So pretty soon it will be Sundays and Mondays off. So yeah. Me and my boyfriend are thinking about doing a YouTube channel together, but I'm scared. I told y'all I'm scared of big commitments. Even though, I mean, not necessarily that I'm scared. Not necessarily that I'm scared, you know, to do a channel with him, but I don't know. Honestly, somebody said, do you advertise locally in your city? I haven't been taking clients for a while at all. But if you advertise, y'all, Sugar just came over here. But what am I Tilibird doing? But you can always just post on Facebook, you know, have people share your page, post it on Instagram, post it on the Facebook Marketplace, you know, put out flyers, you know, you can do things like that to advertise in your city. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're thinking about doing a YouTube channel with me, him, and Sugar, but we don't know. Of course, Sugar had to be a part of it. You want video to Sugar, but I don't know. I told him, cause I told him I was like, I feel like when people do like couple YouTubes, I feel like sometimes, like, what if I'm mad at him and like I don't want to have to sit there and fake our videos, you know? And I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people do. But I feel like a lot of the time YouTube can ruin your relationships. And me and him have been together for 8 years. So I feel like I wouldn't want, you know, a video or some money ruin our relationship. So that's what I'm scared of. That's exactly what I'm scared of. I know earlier I said I didn't know, but that's what it is. I don't know that I would want, you know, this to ruin us. And then again, I wouldn't want to be fake, you know, on my videos because he like gets on my nerves a lot of the time. So I don't want to you know, like, especially like if we like say we post every day or you know, ever often, it's like I'm not gonna be in the mood because I'm mad at you, so I don't want to make a video with you. So I don't know. But yeah, me and Sugar can make a channel. Ain't that right, Sugar Man? So I'm just so spoiled. Yeah, he's so freaking spoiled. Like, look at him, just laying here. Oh, he hears something. What is it? What is it, baby? Nothing. Let's see. Um. Okay, so for beginners, I would recommend just working, like practicing on actual people. What you can do is like do a little bit of like instead of prepping the nail, just you know to practice your acrylic application, just put a little bit of cuticle oil on their nails and then apply the acrylic. That way, with the oil being underneath, they can take off the nail really easily. Because honestly, I feel like there's no actual like good practice unless you actually practice on someone's nails. Because I used to always practice on my nails and my little sister's nails. The practice hands, I feel like they make it a lot easier for you to work on. So I feel like, you know, it's a lot different than actually working on a human. He was just on the floor. He was asleep, y'all. He sleep all day. When my baby him to sleep. Yeah, Sugar, stop doing that. Thank you, y'all. Like I said, Sugar might be having puppies, y'all. We don't know yet. I'm gonna need to call my boyfriend and see, or tell him to call his grandma. Let me see. Yes, I do have who is this? Damaris. Yes, I do have a video on polygels. I just made a video about this week, I think, maybe Monday or maybe last week. It was the Model One's polygel. And as far as lifting, remember you have to make sure that you find what is causing your lifting, and then make sure that you're prepping the nail really good, applying the right size tips, following around the cuticle area especially. So make sure that you're doing that to prevent your lifting. Thank you. Who is that? Bandiana DIY. You use yeah. So okay. So hold on. I'm trying to scroll through the video to the comments. So Sugar, the other day, my boyfriend's grandma called us and said that their dog was going into heat, which is also a Yorkie, and they wanted to see if I was thinking about breeding Sugar, which I wasn't, because y'all, this is my baby. That's like me seeing my son, you know, do the nasty with somebody else. So I told them. My boyfriend told him yes. So I ended up having to take Sugar Bear over there. So we don't know. They ended up locking up twice. I'm pretty sure she is pregnant, but I don't know. We haven't talked to them. So I'm gonna tell him to call them and see if she's pregnant or not. I don't even know if they know. But him gonna be a daddy. Hey him Sugar Bear. Hey him daddy. Where him daddy at? Y'all, he be so excited when his daddy come over here. I do have kids. I have one kid, and his name is Sugar. Yeah, I do want to keep a puppy. Like I said, if he has puppies, I want a girl. Because I want to dress her up. Like, Sugar has literally a whole drawer of clothes. Like, he has more clothes than me. So I want to be able to shop for a little girl. Ain't that right, Sugar Bear? Him gonna have a daughter. Is he gonna have a daughter? Is him daddy? Your daddy. Yeah. Let's see. Y'all, I'm really about, like, I need to hurry up and end this video because my boyfriend is been calling me. Is he trained? Yes, he is trained. He's potty trained. No, I don't have any kids. Yeah, I was talking about sugar. I was talking about sugar. Yeah. So yeah, so again, just last time, the website will be up tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. The website is www.getnailed32, and thank you guys in advance if you're ordering. I look forward to slaving on doing all of those orders because y'all, when those times come, I be so tired. Y'all don't even understand. Do I plan on having kids? Probably so in the future. I just want one boy. That's all I want is just one boy. I don't do girls because girls got attitudes and they're high maintenance and they're expensive, and I just want a boy. Just give me a boy and I'm good. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, today, this morning when I did my live, it was just I was doing the launch for the a launch video for the Madam Glam back to school gel polish collection. So if you haven't watched that, be sure to check it out. They have some really good colors, really pretty fall colors, and I don't even know what time it is right now. It is 7:42 right now. But yeah, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, they have the yeah, I forgot what I was saying. They have the back to school collection, which I have a promo code for, which is get nailed 40. It gets you 40% off on Madam Glam website if you're interested in purchasing. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, the website always sells out fast. Every time I restock, I buy a lot more than I did the time before. But be sure that you are on there as soon as it goes up because you don't want to miss out. Thank you, Marias. Maria. I didn't mean to say Marias. No, I don't sell any of the Mia Secret products. I only sell, my nail art stuff. So you might took a bit. Y'all, I really I'm honestly convinced that Sugar really thinks that like he's a for real baby. Like watch. And I'm gonna go sleeping with you. I'm gonna go sleeping with you. Like he'll literally lay here and like go to sleep. And I'm gonna go back to sleep. Felicia, honestly, like I was talking about this earlier. Yes, I have considered that, but honestly, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I just have to get my shit together and do it. And who, girl, yeah, I just have to get my stuff together, and actually put some stuff together. And I'm not ignoring nobody's question. These questions are going through so fast. Yes, MMA is bad. You can tell because the odor is strong. When you try to soak it off, it's gonna take forever to soak off. It's gonna be stringy. I've talked about this before. I think I had a whole video about it as well. So yes, MMA is bad. It's actually illegal in the United States. MMA was used for dental purposes to make fake teeth. So yeah, you're not even supposed to be using MMA. You will also know because it's very cheap. So be on the lookout for that. And on the back it should say MMA. So there goes your answer. I'm in, this is actually my old nail room, my little nail corner. So that's where I'm at now. I have my computer here, my desk, and then I just decorated the back. Yeah, I think if I was to do a nail tour, y'all keep just prolonging my stay. So if I was to do a tour, I think at first when I was talking about it, I wanted to go to Florida, and stay there for like a week or two because I just needed to get away. I don't even be stressing like that. I feel like I don't even have that much to stress about as far as like, something bad, like stress bad or bad stress. But I just wanted to get away. But I thought about going from Arkansas to Memphis and then going to Atlanta or Birmingham and then Atlanta and then Florida and just doing a different, different cities. But like I said earlier, I would have to make a video, like a live video, specifically talking about a nail tour to see what you guys think would be best. Because again, I don't want to do really big classes. I want to make sure that if I do the nail classes, that it's like, small classes or one-on-ones, to make sure that you get all of the information that you need. Y'all, I just got a cramp in my leg to make sure that you get your money's worth. Yeah, I just got a freaking cramp in my leg. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, Nelly, yes I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. I know somebody said it's like 2 in the morning where they're at, so good night or good morning. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time in my video. I'll be sure to post a video tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time. And be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. But yeah, so thank you all for, tuning in and staying here for so long, because I didn't think this video was going to be this long. But I will see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.